Shalom, shalom. This is Shamak once again with the Cleveland GMS branch, coming at you with another hopefully edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. I want to start by, of course, giving all honor, praise, and glory to that name, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double one to the elder apostles, the great millstone rule, teach well. Shalom to everybody tuning in. And just getting right to it, just got a couple precepts, something I was meditating on. And also, this lesson was inspired by a lesson that the Apostle Kabar did with the elder Menachizak and I think another brother. I forget exactly what it was called, but it's recent. And basically, in the lesson, he mentioned that how you know that the Lord is the ultimate power because He set up a man such as Esau, man, is lowly, is this devil, who came from grunting and eating out of the skulls, eating out of, using bowls as using skulls as a bowl, of a dish utensil. This man, scripture say, coming out of the lies, coming out of this womb, speaking lies, man. This is the lowest level man on the face of the earth, to the point to where the Lord is going to have to Obadiah, verse 18 is man. He's not going to be found. But this is the man that's ruling on the earth right now. In the so-called, in the greatest kingdom that's been on the earth. Look how much the Lord has raised this man up. Right? But that just goes to show the Lord's power. This is the book of Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. Right, so the Lord ruler, man. The Lord establishes, empires and allows princes to be established, man. That's where you get that word ordinance from when you go into the word into that word ordinance in the book of Romans, the 13th chapter, in verse I'm gonna read it. Romans the 13th chapter, and I'm sorry, verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, right? For there is no power but of Yahweh, right? Like we just read in Daniel the 4th chapter, verse 17. The Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men, right? So that it ain't no power but of the Lord. The Lord established these powers, man. It says the powers that be are ordained of Yahweh. Let's get that word ordained. Strong's G 5021. Tasso.
Strong's G 5021. Tasso. Tasso.
It says to put in order, to station. Right, so the Lord stationed whomsoever He will. He stationed, the Egyptians. He stationed the Babylonians. He stationed all of these different empires, whether they reverenced the Lord at the time or not. Right? It says put in order, to station, to place in a certain order, to arrange. Right? It was placed in a certain order. Even Nebuchadnezzar had a vision of the Lord. The Lord's placement of empires. From the Babylonian Empire all the way into now America, man, which is the feet of iron and clay. Right? It says to arrange, to assign a place. Right? So the Lord, He's assigned these kingdoms their place and put a specific number on that kingdom, numbered that kingdom, established the judgment of that kingdom. Right? So the kingdom that's coming, the judgment that the Lord got for the kingdom that's coming, which is going to be Yahushua kingdom, is going to be that the judgment that kingdom is going to last forever. But the kingdom that's on these kingdoms that's been on the earth, what the Lord only gave them a few centuries, man. You know, it says to assign, appoint a thing to one, to appoint, ordain, order, to appoint on one's own responsibility or authority, to appoint mutually, agree upon. Right, so the Lord has agreed to himself the timings of these different kingdoms. The scriptures say the Lord has set his bounds that he cannot pass. It's only so much that this devil can do to continue his kingdom. But prophecy has to come to pass. Prophecy is not going to not come to pass. The scriptures say, matter of fact, before we go back to Daniel 4:17, this book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for the appointed time. What's the vision? Prophecy. Right? But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right, so at the end it's going to speak and not lie, meaning those prophecies are going to come to pass. Right? Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Right? We want the kingdom yesterday, but it's we still have to wait on it. And you know, when it comes, it's gonna come. The scriptures talk about how this all this shit, man, this hardship, this devil, the shit that we're going through is gonna go away as a dream, man. And we're gonna be in them bodies, man. Nothing to worry about. Complete rest. But let's go back to that Daniel chapter 4 and verse 17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand of the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will. He can give it to the Moabites. He can give it to the Hamites. The Lord could give the kingdom to the Japhites. He can give a kingdom and riches, to whomsoever he will, man. It says, and setteth up over it the basis of men. Right? Let's read that in the NIV. It says the decision is announced by the messengers. The holy ones declare the verdict, so that the living may know that the Most High is sovereign over all kingdoms on earth, and gives them to any one he wishes, and sets over them the lowliest of people. Let's prove that the Lord set over the lowliest of people. One of my favorite go-tos, straight, quick hit, straight to the point. This book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. Says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. The Renaissance, iconoclasm. If not, where and who is he? Right. And Esau is still in that spirit of iconoclasm. Claiming, to have been, rulers over the dark ages, covering up the dark ages, all different type of lies, man. It says, if not, where and who is he? Right, so who is Esau? Is he the so-called black people? Is he the Japhites? Is he the Hamites? No, he's this devil, man. The one that's ruling on the earth, man. Right? 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it at follow. You're going to only be able to know this by, the wisdom that the Lord giveth to discern signs of the times and, watching. But the Lord has even given this devil the power over the earth. The lowliest of men, man. right? The scriptures call him the lowliest, the lowest. This is the book of Job. Bear with me for a second. Now, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, and verse 7. It says, I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. Right? So the Lord can make a decision to make a prince lowly and a servant higher, if he so desires, man. And right now we're under judgment. We're under the judgment seat of Yahweh Shah, being judged under these curses, man. Why Esau is, still bearing his blessing, and dealing in his blessing, which is the sword, right? But the Lord is going to eventually, take this man out of the power seat, which is that horse, which represents power. And the Lord is going to set his princes, Yashar Allah, be Prince Power, the nation of Israel, back into their righteous position. But yeah, I'm gonna close it right there. Lord's going to edify the body of Yahweh, Bashir, Shraf, give me a spiritual blessing. I'm gonna close it by giving our honor, praise, glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bashim, Shalom.